Anwar Lopez.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lopez, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On May 20th, 2024, officers were dispatched to 5224 Leland Street, Houston, Harris County, Texas, for disturbance of an unknown weapon. Complainant stated that she rents the main house and the defendant rents a makeshift apartment and the garage, which is located behind the complainant's house. The complainant stated that she put her clothes in the washer, which is in the garage, which both the complainant and the defendant share. Complainant said that they got into a verbal dispute over the clothes as she saw him walking around, and she confronted him and they got into a verbal dispute. So the complainant went back into her home and said at that time the defendant came and was knocking on her windows and was screaming at her and said, "Ugly, I'll kill you." And the complainant stated that—
Said ugly?
Ugly, yeah. And so the complainant stated that she had the video surveillance in which she showed the officers. The officers also stated that they observed and they observed the defendant walking away from the complainant's home and also heard him scream, "I'll kill you, ugly ass."
Mr. Lopez, I'm gonna.
That didn't happen, sir. I swear to God, sir.
We'll see. I don't know, but there's body cam, there may be video. So bottom line, Mr. Lopez, is I don't want you to have contact with this person.
I promise.
Okay?
I swear.
I don't want you to be in possession of weapons.
Yes, sir.
You're not still living here, are you?
Yeah, she's moving out. The landlord sort of believes me.
I don't want you to get into the facts of the case. All I want to know is, do you still live there?
Living there, she's moving.
You're living there at the moment?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
No, she's moving out. I'm avoiding her.
Good. I don't
For
want you to
life.
go back there. Look, Mr. Lopez, listen. I don't want you to go back to this location. I don't want you to have any contact with her.
She's moving. I'm going to stay there. The landlord wants me to stay there. She's had problems with it.
Okay, before we do, I want to know that they want you to, they're okay with you staying there. So I'm going to have them later on reach out to see.
Never had problems with me there, with any of the other tenants. Okay.
Stop. What happened in the past means nothing to me. I don't care. What happens now, what I'm concerned about is the future. I don't want any more issues, and I don't want any more fighting. I don't want any more problems. So for the moment, I'm ordering you not to go back, and I'm issuing a protective order. Well, no, yeah, it's not a family member, right? Okay, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with Sandra Alexander. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons.
Oh, I don't possess weapons.
Mr. Lopez, if you violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Tell me, what do you do for a living, sir?
I sort of have odd jobs cleaning stuff. Cleaning. But, I'm an SSI. I got OCD.
Okay, I'll appoint you a lawyer today, but
Schizophrenic.
consider this. Mr. Listen, I want you to listen. If you go to jail and I make your bond $5,000 to $10,000 and you don't have anyone to post that bond for you, what happens? You're stuck like Chuck, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, consider that next time you make a move while you're out there in the free world.
Yes, sir.
You don't behave yourself in the free world, I will take it away from you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria now. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions and I find you a lawyer. Okay? Please.
Mental illness is a tough life to live. I keep getting comments that say this person's faking it or they're just trying to get out of trouble or whatever. And I always consider it doesn't matter to me. What if they are faking it? What does that say about them? I try not to judge other people because even if they're faking it, that's a sign all by itself. Just consider what their life is like. If their behavior doesn't restrict your life, what does it matter what they do? People need help. This guy was living in his own hell and started creating one for the people around him. That can't go on, but what do we do? If you got to play judge for a day, what direction would you want it to go? What would you do to him? Let me know in the comments and y'all have a good day.